What's up, guys? Welcome to Snakes and Trails Season 3. My name's Tyler Carlson, and today I'm out here in the Trans-Pecos region of West Texas looking for snakes. It should be a really great time, so let's go ahead and get at it and cue up that intro. Alright guys, so yesterday it rained in a couple of my favorite places in the Trans-Pecos, one of which I found two gray-banded king snakes in a row, 2 nights in a row. So I'm going to go ahead and link that episode up here. Go check that out if you feel like it, but I'm going to herp that same area tonight. But before I hit that spot, I'm going to do a little bit of cruising in a part of the flats that got a little bit of moisture as well. And that part of the flats is known to produce Massasauga, which are pretty easy to come across in my home state in New Mexico, but they're really tough here. So I'm really hoping I'll get to see one. But either way, it should be a really great night, and I'm really excited to get at it. So yeah, let's see what happens. Guys, here's my first snake of the day. Let's check it out. Woo! It's a beautiful Mexican hognose. So cool. Hey friend, come here. Looks like he recently got hit by a predator. Come here. Look at that, guys. Heterodon kennerlii, the Mexican hognose. What a great start to the night. Pretty black belly. It's a big female. Pretty cool to see. I'm gonna get a couple of cell phone shots. I'm gonna get some photos and video of it, and then I'll let it go, but what a cool snake. Alright guys, so finding this Mexican hognose snake was super cool. It actually had a pretty big gash in its side from where a predator had actually gotten a hold of it. It was really cool to find this snake. They're pretty hard to find, but you typically find them in these lowland prairie type habitats. And you can see them in like the late afternoon and early mornings, typically just crossing the roads and typically between spots where you would be looking for snakes. Really cool to see this snake. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go and keep going. Holy crap, guys. Holy effing crap. This is the biggest Atrox. One of the biggest, definitely not the biggest, but it's huge. What a massive snake. I'm gonna get it off the road to get some footage for you guys, but wow. I'm gonna put it in this bucket for now because that's just like the safest thing to do with it, but I've never seen a larger, oh, it's so heavy. That's a heavy snake. Alright guys, so it was super cool to see this diamondback. It was absolutely massive. Really cool to see such a fat snake crossing the road. It was even super heavy just to get into the bucket. It was really interesting that it was really mellow. It didn't really have an aggressive personality. You can see as it's flicking its tongue, it's keeping its tongue out for a longer period of time, which typically means that it's trying to figure out what's going on. It might be a little bit curious and maybe not happy that you're right there. But otherwise, this snake was a complete just angel, just a sweetheart. Really mellow snake to be around, really curious animal. And yeah, I really enjoyed getting some photos of this snake, and I really enjoyed getting some video of it. It's oh yeah, it looked like it had been in like a fire or something. Its rattle looked really munched up or something, like it had been burnt. So I don't know what had happened to this snake, but it was really cool to see such a big diamondback rattlesnake. Alright guys, here's our next snake. Can't see what it is, it's moving so fast. Oh, it's a gopher snake. That's kind of cool. These guys are really nice. They're fun to see, and look at him puffing up his neck and flattening out his head for a nice defensive posture. Let's see if he
gives us any more. There you go. Look at that pretty strike S pose. This is a non-venomous species. Looks like a little female. Pretty cool to see. I'm gonna let her get off the road and keep going, but cool. All right, guys, here's my next snake coming up. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. You know what this is? This is a Mojave rattlesnake, Crotalus scutulatus. They're actually one of the most venomous vipers in the United States. They carry a special toxin called Mojave toxins that is neurotoxic and hemotoxic. So it both attacks your respiratory drive through your nervous system, basically paralyzing your diaphragm. And it also affects your blood. Anyway, these are really, really cool snakes. I'm excited to see him, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him off the road safely. He's a dangerous snake, so I want to go get my hook and not mess with him and just get him off safe. Pretty cool though. Whoa! Bam! Woo! That was quite the strike he gave there. Let's hook him and come on, friend. He's on edge for sure. I know what way you were going. Yoop. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Have a good night, friend. Be safe. Jeez. He's a feisty, feisty snake. All right, let's leave him alone and keep going.
All right, guys, so it's the next day, and I'm on my way down towards the river, heading south. I met up with my friend Paul and his nephew Harley and his son Forrest. And Forrest has his own little YouTube channel that's definitely worth checking out, so go check out Forrest in the Forest. I'll link it in the description as well. And we're gonna head down to the river. They're in a separate car than I am, but we're headed down there to look for Trans-Pecos rat snakes and maybe gray banded king snakes. There was a storm in Mexico on the other side of the river that I'm hoping will make its way to the United States side of the river where we're gonna be cruising. So we'll do a little bit of cruising, we're gonna do a little bit of cut shining, and it should be a really good time. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, here's our first snake of the day. Nice size, hypo bull. Oh.
Gopher. Gopher.
Yeah, it's a good size.
It looks real pissy too. Yeah, the gophers we get are way more pissy. They won't even let you tail them.
Yeah, he's pretty mellow. Cool, look how pretty pink he is though on his bottom.
It's funny, I can tell from way over there, just gopher.
Yeah.
Hi, boy.
You want to hold?
Sure.
Yeah, nice light one. All right, guys, here's this gopher snake that we just cruised. Hopefully this is a good sign. It's been super hot lately, like 104 degrees. So hopefully the fact that this guy's out means that it's cool enough for there to be a large movement of snakes tonight. We're hoping to see Trans-Pecos rat snakes, Alterna, and whatever else we can find. It's a really nice sized animal. It's really light colored. Most of the snakes out in this area are light colored to match the light soil. And this one has, look at the pink at the bottom of his tail. Really cool animal. Let's see, it's a male. Happy to see it. We're gonna go ahead and let it go and keep going. All right, guys, here's our first snake of the night. Let's check it out. It's a normal phase Trans-Pecos rat snake. Pretty cool. This is an area that blondes are produced also. So anyway, cool little snake. I'm gonna hold on to it and show the guys and then let it go. Pretty cool.
Hi guys, this is Forrest of Forrest, and today we found a Trans-Pecos rat snake.
Trans-Pecos rat snake. Pretty.
Yes.
We're getting anything to say about them big old bug eyes?
They're really cool. They're nocturnal. That's why they have those big eyes.
Nocturnal, but his pupils are round.
All right, guys, check this out. This is the little Bogertophus subocularis Trans-Pecos rat snake that I found tonight. Really cool to be able to see it. Really cool to be able to show it to Forrest and his whole family. So definitely go check out Forrest in the Forest on YouTube and check out this awesome snake. Trans-Pecos rat snakes are really cool. They have 2 black lines running from the back of their neck down towards their back, and eventually those lines become these H's that run the rest of the length of their body. Really cool animal. This is the same area where I found that blonde Trans-Pecos rat snake a couple of episodes ago, so be sure to go check that out. I'll link it up here. But this one is not a blonde phase, unfortunately. What's interesting though is that blonde phase is a recessive trait, so this snake might be heterozygous, carrying that trait in its genetic framework. Really cool to see this snake. I'm gonna go ahead and get some footage and photos of it and let it go. Alright guys, that's it for this episode of Snakes and Trails. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and go home and get some rest. And then tomorrow, aka next episode for you guys, I'm going to wake up and hang out with Forrest in the Forest a little bit more. And we'll get to go look for whatever snakes we can see. We'll just follow the weather and see what happens. But anyway, be sure to tune in next week for more Snakes and Trails. Thank you for watching this episode. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Later.